What in tarnation?
Howdy folks, this is Apple Geek. It is finally time for another episode of Rainbow Dash Presents. We finally have a new episode, number 10, The Star in Yellow. It has been over 2.5 years since the last episode of the series. Greg and Pederup just took a break for a while, apparently, and I don't know all the ins and outs of what happened with them in the meantime, but I think I heard that you got kind of burned out on it or something, but anyway, I'm glad to see that it's back, and yeah, I'll give it a watch here. I have read the fanfic this is based on, like I have done with the previous episodes of the series, and it's one of the best fanfics I've read of any of them that this show has been based on. So I'm definitely expecting some good things out of this. So I just hope I'm going to be able to actually recognize and pick up on references to previous content of this series, because I know Greg loves to do that, but it has been a little while since I've watched it now. So anyway, but yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and give it a watch. Rainbow Dash presents The Star in Yellow, starting now.
Rainbow Dash presents Star in Yellow.
What is that book? Animator Survival Kit? Yes.
Twilight Sparkle is a big fan of reading books. She reads lots
Building
of
a
books to get
birdhouse
real
soul?
smart. But lots of times she needs help from Spike, her #1 assistant. Because it's really hard to read and cook breakfast at the same
Kiss
time
the
without setting your
slave.
house on fire. Especially when you live in a tree. Spike also sometimes helps out with research. And Twilight needs a special book for super important studies on
geometry of
friendship
colors,
and magic.
hyperlapse.
Spike goes to faraway places, and using his thumbs and his mastery of the Dewey Decimal System, he checks things out with his
Wow.
library card, and only occasionally starts a fire.
What's with that mask? This is... okay. Already, this animation
Find the Star Journal.
is incredible. This animation is incredible.
There is a bunch of grubby arseholes.
Dang, that's some impressive artwork.
Still looking for the Star Journal.
Hmm? There it is.
I'll do it.
Red Pegasus wagon instead of red flyer. Nice touch. Yeah, that's locked.
It's okay. I got the special library card. The door's just a bit stuck here.
What's in the top secret box back there? Come on, Spike. There we go. So where is this gonna go? I'm curious to see how far this is gonna stray from the fanfic. Dang. Nice touch on the sound effects.
If you're gonna send me on long errands to fetch your books, the least you could do is meet me at the station.
The walking's good for you.
Well, I went within an inch of hell to get your books, and I got a lot of awkward stares on the
Vader
train back
wave?
because of the ones with the pony screaming faces stretched over the cover.
What is this?
That's the Star Journal, last on the list here. Or did you not notice the giant star? Hardest one to find.
It's called the Star Journal because of the authors. It shouldn't have a giant star on it. Look at this. Does this look like arcane history to you?
Oh, well, sorry I went all the way out to Canterlot and didn't find the book you were looking for. Paid for that trip with my own allowance, too. I guess you're gonna have to dump
Aw.
me dinner. What was it that I was gonna eat tonight? Oh, yeah, a scoop of cat food. You know, flower-sized pets get to eat whatever they want.
It looks really old. It looks like idiocy. Just because it looks really old and it has a star on it doesn't mean it's the right book. And I will have you know that cat food is full of essential vitamins and minerals, and it's a lot more expensive than you think it is. So suck it up. It's good for you. It's like broccoli.
It's like if broccoli and the devil had a child. Hi, Twilight. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Dash.
That is a lot of books. You read a lot of books.
Oh, good. Hello.
Very
Of course
observant.
I've got a lot of books. I have to read, so I'll be prepared in case I ever realize my full potential. You know, rising to the top of the food chain and finally ruling over Ponyville.
Cool. Well, that's gonna super suck.
Over
Ponyville doesn't
Ponyville.
really need a queen. We're super small.
Think a little bigger than that.
This is my autobiography. I wrote it myself.
That's what autobiography means, Dash.
Yeah, because it's auto, like
Exactly.
a dishwasher or something. Anyway, you read a lot of books, so I was wondering, would you
Nice.
proofread this, please?
Are you dyslexic?
What?
Oh my gosh,
What?
I hope not. They canceled my health insurance, so that would not be good.
You're randomly writing words
That's a
like
callback.
upside down and backwards sometimes. This isn't even dyslexia. How do you make mistakes like this?
I'm self-taught, so I might have picked up a few bad habits, but just write all that down in red ink. I'm gonna go practice doing flips.
It's kind of cute. Where'd you find this? I found it in the library for dangerous books, all wrapped up in chains and behind a locked case. Had to break the case open.
That should
to
be a
snip it,
clue.
But these arms, dragon arms. This? Must have been misfiled.
Twilight's new book was about a little
No.
girl named Yellow Star. Yellow Star was a super duper cute little pony who had lots of magical power.
That's
Since all the
cute.
pictures were really clumsy, Twilight figured they must have been drawn by a real little girl a long time ago. There weren't words on every page, but lots of times it was easy to tell what was going on. Before Yellow Star was born, her mom went up into the sky at night. She plucked out the two prettiest stars that she could see, and
Horn
she brought them
Faust.
back to her home. Those two stars turned into babies. The first one was
Aw.
Yellow Star. The other one was her little sister, named Silver Crescent. They were both the prettiest, smartest little
Celestia
fillies
and Luna,
ever.
obviously.
Smartest of all was Yellow Star.
I mean, they're
Twilight.
based on Celestia and Luna.
Twilight. Hey, Twilight. Twilight.
What? I'm reading.
Did a bunch of tricks and you didn't even see. All you did was read that book. And it wasn't even my book.
Is that supposed
Book is the
to
literary
spell
equivalent
Dash's
of a
best
classic
pony?
novel.
Nuh-uh. It's super exciting. It's all about my adventures and stuff.
Twilight, are you trying to get known as the girl who compares dicks to books? Alright, let's look. And then I used my rainbow
Okay.
eye lasers to kill Billy from gym class. After that, he didn't report me, but I left the academy. Anyway, because school is for squares. This is me flipping to a random page. None of this is true, and this paragraph is written in what I can only hope is chocolate syrup.
You don't know. You have laser horn.
Oh.
Maybe the elements of harmony gave me laser eyes when I was a kid.
Maybe the elements
Oh.
of harmony gave you a brain tumor. It's clearly arrogant self-fellatio, and I am not invested. See, there you go again. You combine books on the male anatomy. It's gotta stop, Twilight.
Please, Twilight, please, just write all that down in red ink so I can get better.
No, it's about as appealing as a dick and a wood chipper. Alright, now you're just doing it on purpose.
Just proofread, please,
Whoa.
please.
Fine. I'll get to it when I get to it, but at the earliest, it's gonna be after I finish this book. I make dinner, you don't eat it. You do eat it and you're mad because it's not perfect. I'd say don't come crying to me at midnight when you're hungry, but I know how this works. If you need me, I'm gonna be over here with my bowl of dry cat food. You know what, on second thought, I'm gonna add milk and marshmallows. You can't stop me.
Yellow Star solved a lot of problems, and everybody loved it. Like,
Best
one time
dinner
a
ever.
giant snake monster came to town and forced the ponies to dance, but Yellow Star did a better dance that turned the monster into stone. Silver Crescent wasn't as good. Silver Crescent was a dumb color. Yellow Star was best pony. She never got into trouble like Silver Crescent. Silver Crescent got angry and she got into fights, but Yellow Star would talk to everyone and make everything good again. She was always right.
So far,
And other
staying pretty
ponies
on
trusted
point
her.
with the fanfic.
Twilight just kept on reading, adventure after adventure. Yellow Star proved that she was best pony. She outsmarted sphinxes, she did better magic than a djinn, and she was prettier than a siren. Silver Crescent was good too, but dumber. And she always got messed up because she wasn't the best pony. Then one day Silver Crescent got in a really bad fight with the other ponies. Silver Crescent had a bad dream that those ponies were mean to her, so she shouted at them. And then there was kicking, and pretty soon Silver Crescent got all messy from all the rolling around and fighting. When she came home, Mom had to give Silver Crescent a bath, but she wasn't very careful.
Ow! What was that for? I'm old enough to take my own baths, okay? Thank you. Where's breakfast?
I'm angry, and your oatmeal's on the table. I added marshmallows. Turns out it's pretty good.
Oh, man. Hello.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't expecting company. Hang on, let me get your breakfast.
Are you enjoying my book?
Yeah, it's cute.
Keep reading.
Nice
Tell me what you
voice.
Okay, let me just get some breakfast first. What do you want to eat?
Well, I mean, or you could, you could read one more chapter.
Yeah,
Or that.
sure, okay.
After her bad dream, Silver Crescent kept getting into fights. She had bad dreams about all the ponies. The more fights she got into, the more bad dreams she had. And whenever Silver Crescent got into a fight, Mom had to punish her. She didn't punish Yellowstar because Yellowstar was the best pony and she was prettier. At first, Mom punished Silver Crescent by not talking to her anymore. Then Mom made Silver Crescent go without breakfast and without dinner and even without lunch. Finally, Mom made Silver Crescent sleep outside. And when Silver Crescent tried to come inside, Mom got angry. When Silver Crescent broke the rules, Mom did punishments where Yellowstar couldn't see. Probably Silver
Okay,
Crescent
this is getting a
deserved
little
it.
extreme.
But Yellowstar got real lonely, and she had to make new friends. Yellowstar liked games, so she made up games that she thought that everyone would like, that would make everyone friends forever. The best of all is when she did Duck Duck Goose. She changed the rules to make it better.
But what? What are you doing with the CMC?
You know, Thrakkerzad, I think I am starting to see things from your point of view. A lot of times, and I know they're adults,
This is
but it seems
going
like they
off
hand us
script.
a fork and a toaster, then they direct us to a power outlet and a bathtub, and they tell us to learn a life lesson. All right, baby, here we go. Feel free to goose scootaloo on by the way. Oh, I didn't want to admit it, but I am starting to wake up in cold sweats thanks to some of these life lessons. It don't help that Luna keeps showing up to try to help either. And what is with that? I don't notice her doing that to other kids, do y'all? I thought it was because maybe we're kin to the elements of harmony, but Scootaloo's not really blood related to any of them.
Exactly. Yes. Just for once. Let's get up and leave before the inevitable happens.
Here she comes. Come on, baby. Oh, she passed me again. I love this game. The anticipation gives me goosebumps. What if we stick around and it turns out there's candy at the end? You know, like that time we met that strange clown guy
Really,
who lived all by
Applebloom?
himself in the woods and didn't know where he belonged in life. That turned out good.
Why would that happen? Why would we get candy? Why?
Is that a
do you
Troubleshoes
think
reference?
There is a reward.
Here she comes. Here she comes. Oh,
Smack.
there's always a reward, baby. You just gotta wait it out. Like a goose laying on her eggs.
Please, Applebloom, you have to override Scootaloo.
Alright, let's go. We'll probably get roped into Rainbow Dash dealing with her turtle's mortality or something later anyway. Yellowstar made lots of friends with her new rules and new games. Everybody wasn't
Nice.
sure at first, but once they
Wait, is
played
that
them, they realized
foreshadowing?
that Yellowstar was the best pony and Silver Crescent was fat. Everybody except for Silver Crescent, who wouldn't even try the games. Silver Crescent was always angry because she wasn't a good pony. She got mad because Yellowstar was never in any of her dreams, but that was dumb because Silver Crescent only had bad dreams. Yellowstar wasn't a bad pony. Silver Crescent was also angry because Mom wouldn't let her be in the house anymore. Yellowstar said that was because Silver Crescent was a bad pony who ate all the marshmallow cereal. But Silver Crescent said their mom was a bad pony.
What's
who
with the
didn't buy
marshmallow
enough
cereal in
marshmallow
this
cereal.
episode?
Silver Crescent said she could prove that Mom was a bad pony because she had a dream where she had wings and she went and she saw their dad. And he said that Silver Crescent was a good pony and that Mom was not being good. Yellowstar said that was only a dream. And all of Silver Crescent's dreams were bad anyway, so if Silver Crescent got more cereal, she was probably just gonna get fatter. But Silver Crescent said she could prove it. Yellowstar said she'd let Silver Crescent prove it if she agreed to play with Yellowstar like the other ponies. So Silver Crescent and Yellowstar grew wings and they flew into the sky. Yellowstar was the best at flying. They flew up past the moon and past the sun and past all the stars, all the way until they got to the place where Silver Crescent dreamed their father was. And their dad said they were both good ponies. They were the best ponies. Silver Crescent told on Mommy
Yeah,
and
this
said that
is-
Mommy thought Silver Crescent was
This
a
is
bad
off script
pony.
again here.
Silver Crescent complained that Yellowstar said the same thing, but Yellowstar said that Silver Crescent had pants on fire and she ate all the cereal. Their dad said they were both good, and they should both have cereal. Everyone should think they were good. And when the moon was bright and shiny and the stars were clear, he would come and show everyone that his little girls were the best ponies.
Moral of the story, everybody gets marshmallow cereal.
What's all this?
Those things probably didn't happen, so they're crossed out.
Well, one of my idiot friends wanted me to proofread her book. I could do that for you. if
I would
you-
really rather you didn't do that.
It's okay. I could just show you the errors and you can fix them.
Look, it's fine. They're scratched out on purpose.
Come on. I just like for literary purpose because
Because, I mean, it's not a big deal, Twilight.
I'm just trying to help, okay? You don't have to get on my ass.
Look, alright, if you want to help, just keep reading, okay? Can you do that? Think you can manage that? Alright?
All right, if you're touchy, I don't. Mother went to sleep. Okay, see, you devoted this entire page to just one thing.
Twilight.
Just let me finish. See, the trouble is, this breaks immersion. You know, it's a narrative story, not a poem, so this doesn't really flow very well.
She
Really,
died.
Twilight?
Is that bad, though?
Are you dense?
Well, you make it sound like your mom... I don't know.
Like she died? Because she died.
No, I mean, I get that part, but now that I'm thinking about it, there's a lot of confusing stuff here. Like, how did you grow wings? You'd need insane amounts of power to do that. Like, what do you
Good
think? You
point.
just poof, there you go, wings? Princess? That's totally implausible. I can't
But
even...
we completed an ancient spell and sang a friendship song.
You drank
Well,
some
hey,
liquid
what
and
are you-
got
what are
him.
you doing with Yellow Star? Duh. Or did you not notice the prettiest, most intelligent pony standing here? Who?
Hey there, Spike. Nice to meet you.
Don't ignore her. Say hello. Wait, you know, Spike, sometimes you can be an oblivious jackass. Try to be nice. Her mom just died. Alright, let me just get my head around this. I gave you a magic book, and neither of us knew what it was. You've been reading that book since yesterday, not stopping for sleeper meals, and you can now see a character from that book standing here in your bedroom. And what's the character want you to do?
Keep reading.
Keep reading, please.
She wants me to keep reading, which sounds good, because it's a good book. Okay? I'm gonna go run some errands.
Yellow Star was the smartest pony.
Thanks a lot,
She
Spike.
figured out that the monster was only pretending
Thanks for
to
nothing.
be her dad. Then she made up a special spell that would send the monster away forever.
Thought for a second he was
But the
gonna
town had
go
to
way
wanna
off script
help
there,
Yellow
but
Star.
yeah, well.
If they helped because the rules said so, then it didn't count. Lots of ponies blamed Yellow Star at first, but since Yellow Star was best pony, soon everybody realized it was because of Silver Crescent that the monster came to town. Silver Crescent sold them out for marshmallow cereal. So y'all are absolutely sure there's not gonna be a horrible demon waiting for us this time, or some kind of tentacle thing in the toilet.
I stand
She's
corrected.
not possessed. She's just being willed to read some book for an unholy purpose. Damn it, Spike is such an asshole. I find a nice little recreational book to read that comes to life and sucks me into it, and he invites my friends over like I'm not gonna be busy.
You know, you'll never get to the end if they take the book away.
Yeah, thanks, Captain Obvious. I cannot convey exactly how insipid some of these conversations with these guys will go. Rarity will sit there and legitimately tell me for hours about the kind of fabric that she uses in her dresses, as if I know anything about that. Don't even get me started on Rainbow Dash's sophistry about the meaning of life. When she decides that there's some kind of grander meaning to the way that I wear my hair on a daily basis, oh my god.
Well, I know a way. We can avoid being separated even if they do take the book.
It's nice to
Okay.
see Dash hovering there with the animation.
So
That's
you don't
awesome.
mind if I borrow this, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
That just happened.
I guess that's okay. I'm not gonna be able to do magic without it, but yeah.
That happened in the fanfic,
Okay, so
but it
plan
was a
is,
bit more
yeah, all nice like,
of a
grab
significant
the book,
event than that.
Destroy it real quick and then get the hell out of there before she gets revenge. Fluttershy, I'm sorry, you're the slowest, so you'll probably be the one who gets caught.
No, it's okay. I'm sorry. It's my fault. I should exercise more, but eating and crying makes me feel better.
Actually,
Fluttershy actually
that
gets to
won't need
speak
that.
in this one. What the? Is that a hot glue
On the
gun?
book! On the book before she snaps and kills us!
if I still had my magic, you'd already be dead.
What you mean?
still
if
have your
still had
magic.
your magic?
I'm happier this way. Just leave me alone.
I found a book. It was just laying there on her bed.
Everybody, run!
That actually
I'm
worked?
Sorry. I stayed behind to be killed by the others' time. Please do it painlessly.
Who are you even?
Ooh, I cannot believe that worked. Twilight's magic can out-wrestle a grizzly bear
Oh,
with a
I've
wolf.
missed that.
I thought the only thing we'd have going for us was the element of surprise. Maybe the book drained all her power. I guess she's not much without her magic, unlike myself, who still practices her poise. Aw, man. The book that drove
And it's
Twilight
not-
crazy is my autobiography. I must be a worse author than I thought.
Okay, so she did swap the book covers.
No, Dash, this can't be your autobiography. It's written in some kind of crazy demon tone. No, it is. See, on this part you gotta read
yeah.
right to left, because I forgot for a little bit, and then you read left to right here. And all these T's, those are supposed to be E's. Sometimes I get confused. Oh, and then this is the part where Spike becomes my
Definitely
slave because of the
dyslexic, I
dragon
would
code.
say.
It's like a Wookiee life debt, but not nearly as cool.
What?
Oh, that's right. Not only is she the most powerful, but she's
Okay.
also the smartest. Do any of you feel more and more impotent the more she realizes her potential?
Okay. I haven't heard Pinky
One
speak
day
yet.
Pinky will tame that
There we
wild
go.
pony. Yes.
Okay, yep, escaping to the barn.
All the ponies eventually agreed the Yellow Star was right. They had to do the special spell to make the monster go away, and then they would punish Silver Crescent. Silver Crescent was mad, but Yellow Star came up with a clever trick, and Silver Crescent wasn't mad anymore. The ponies of the town agreed to play a special game with special rules.
I'm
Everyone
still
had
just
to do a
getting blown
special
away by
dance
this
and sing a
animation.
special song, and when the song was done, a large hole opened up.
Oh, what? What?
Well, Twilight, you failed.
I what?
You walked in the barn, dropped the lantern at the door like a stupid pony, and then you couldn't finish the book before the fire caught up to you.
What? No,
Pretty much.
I'm so close to the end, I can finish the book.
No, you pretty well fouled this up here.
No, I'm sorry. Just tell me how it ends.
It's my fault. I got too excited and bet against the fire. You're free to go, Twilight.
Okay, that was a bit anticlimactic. And hi,
It was so
Celestia.
beautiful.
You found Yellow Star's book. Tell me, how did Yellow Star appear in your eyes?
She was an
How's this gonna
adorable
go?
little filly, too pure for this world, with a blonde mane and flowers in her hair.
And Arthur places some of themselves in a book, but the reader withdraws something of their own perception as well. I wondered what I might see in the book. A child believes a lie because they know no better. A grown adult sees the lie because it fails to line up with experience. In this way, a child's story could be so many different experiences. With enough subtext, a thing made for a child becomes an entirely different world to an adult. A shame you didn't finish reading.
Oh, a bird in the hoof is always looks twice before crossing the street.
Quite. I'll be borrowing Spike for a bit of
Okay.
re-education about how he should handle locks he can't access without force.
Okay.
Keep an open mind, Twilight. There's no telling when subtext will defeat the facade of a thing.
Okay.
Gosh, I guess you got really angry you tried to take the book.
You know what? I like my boutique. I think we'll just let Twilight win this one. Hey everybody, if you would like to own a fancy DVD featuring all the content that's already free online, plus some exclusive commentary and artwork,
Nice.
we have a DVD for you. We're currently working on some original animation, so if you want to support us and see that stuff through, then we'd love it if you'd pick up a copy and help us out. Otherwise, remember to like and subscribe and support us on Patreon, share with your friends, and check out our other stuff. Thanks for watching. There you go. Now you know. Watch our show. You're free to go.
Okay. Weird paragraphs here. Talk about alicorns and what comes next. Horses with bull horns or elephant nose. Giant robot princess. It's because there's one dude that looks constant. He didn't like serious comments. Got rid of this angel, kind of crashed the couch for a while. Princess McFlurry.
But we completed an ancient spell and sang a friendship song. Isn't that how shit generally works around here?
Yeah, okay. Anyway, so there you have it. Another installment in the saga of Rainbow Dash Presents. As I've already mentioned several times, wow, that animation. Clearly, BetterUp has not been just sitting around doing nothing for the last 2.5+ years. He has been improving, definitely, in his artwork. Wow. That is awesome work. And it's awesome artwork. Seriously. Yeah, a few moments where it went off story, some things got brushed over, whatever. The ending was probably the biggest departure, because in the original fanfic, you had Twilight basically getting burned alive trying to save the book, and then Yellow Star actually pulled Twilight out of the fire, thus breaking the narrative and disrupting magic and whatever. So, And then Big Mac found her and hauled her in, back into town and whatnot. So it definitely took a different turn there. But, And the fanfic, that the Yellow Star was basically, it was, the book was created out of the imaginings of Celestia herself when she was writing it as a child, as a filly, with her, raw, untempered magic pouring into the book. And it was based on emotion and feeling and such. And I was curious to see how that was going to apply with this version of Celestia, but apparently there's if this Celestia did write that book, that she didn't allude to that fact. But man, I'm gonna have to listen to that part at the end there again about what Celestia said. There's some deep philosophical stuff in there about subtext and whatnot. But an interesting point though, interesting jab about the something that's like a kid's story, but it takes on a whole different meaning for adults. Well, that's what's happened with My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. So yeah, there's that. And there's a few jabs, of course, to events that have happened in, over the course of the seasons of the show, like Thanks for the Memories, and what was the other one? I'm drawing a blank now, but anyway, got the CMC in there. That was definitely off script, but it's just fun to see them again. I imagine Greg was probably doing his best to cycle through all the main characters again in the show, and since it's been so long since we've had one of these episodes, that was fun to see. The marshmallow cereal, like what? I said apparently that's the moral of the story. Just eat marshmallow cereal or something. I don't know. They really pushed that one hard. Yeah, I was actually thinking about this now. I was actually expecting to see something with the whole thing with the King in Yellow, because like with Thrakkerzad and that side of things, because that's basically the King in Yellow is what this fanfic with Yellow Star was sort of based on. So I'm a little surprised that didn't get tied in. So, well, if they're intending to keep going with the series, then maybe they'll start getting tied back in again or something. I don't know. In any case, oh yeah, we didn't have. I can't even remember his name now. The Saddle Stitch or whatever the librarian's name was. I don't even remember where that's. Yeah, Saddle Stitch. He was the librarian in the Camelot Library that where he was supposed to be guarding the book and whatnot. So that character was just omitted in the story. So okay, sure, whatever. Had that other creepy guard pony with the iron mask. That was a little interesting. But anyway, oh yeah, and there was the one callback that I remember catching in there was the reference to Rainbow Dash losing her health insurance, which happened back in, I should have reviewed those episodes before coming into this, but I think it was like one of the last 2 or 3 episodes. It was that really short one where like after it, then Twilight ran off into the forest and found the village of the primates. But anyway, so that was a little bit of a callback. Yeah, no, it felt like it just primarily focused on this fanfic and just kind of reintroducing us to the world a little bit, I guess, since it's been so long. So anyway, I guess that's all I've really got on this one. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time going super in-depth on this one, but I know there's some of you out there that were leaving a lot of the comments on the previous Rainbow Dash Presents videos I did, and I'm expecting you to come back and lay it on me again about all the subtext things that I've missed and whatever, all the Lovecraftian references and everything. So, looking forward to that. So, anyway, thanks again for watching, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed this, and I will be seeing you again very soon. Later.